Hello there! Today we're going to talk about the Intertap Kit. And this is the way that you upgrade your fridge tap kit into a Pro Tap Kit. Yeah, if you want a fancy tap to serve things at a campsite or a dinner party or something, this is the way to go. And so this is the little bag it comes in. But here's all the parts. This is not in there. Actually, this is extra, because I want to show you all the seals and everything. So yeah, these are all the parts. I mean, there's the quick disconnect. So that's kind of separate, its own thing. Put that in the corner there. And then you've got the parts of the tap. The handle comes separately, so that's another component there. And then you got the MFL quick disconnect thing. I guess I got to really stay on top of this microphone. I'll learn. So these can go, I mean, that's a hunk of stainless steel there. That's a hunk of plastic. And this is a self-contained unit. I mean, you can take these apart too. In fact, maybe we should do that. Go all the way. Because these can be cleaned. I brought the part to take everything else apart, but maybe we can use our little hook. No, we'll just wreck our hook if we do that. Do I have a screwdriver here? Ah, man. Let me go get a screwdriver. Pause recording. Did that work? Did I pause? All right, let's try that then. Yeah, with these videos, I'm trying to learn how to produce videos quickly. It's not about filming a bunch of stuff and doing a bunch of tedious editing like I was doing in the past. I want to be able to throw the camera on, just talk to you guys, and post it up. So if my mic levels aren't right, I'm not fixing that in post. I'm not fixing any of this. If it's not in focus, like we gotta get these out quickly, because that's more important. I'll still do longer form videos, but I need to master this. I guess this is what kids would do with Twitch streaming. Maybe I should do a Twitch stream. Maybe I'll play some Minecraft while I do this. I play Minecraft with my son, so it's not a big stretch for me. Anyway, so what I'm doing here, I just regular flathead screwdriver or whatever. I mean, this fits beautifully. You just unscrew that. You got a spring, you got that, and then you got a little poppet there and a couple rings. So I mean, if you want to do a deep clean on one of these, I mean, that's it. This is welded right in there. Welded, molded in there, I guess you would say. And the washer is embedded into the... So this is completely... You can't even take this spring apart. That is the way it's going to be. But the parts that you need to clean are all right here. In the years that I've been doing this, I've only seen one case where this got super squished or the tolerances were out. But yeah, that's everything all apart there. And then even with the washers here, you can take that off of there. There's one there on that shuttle. And then there's another one hiding in here that goes up against the shank. And there's another one in here that goes up against the spout. Then you're left with a solid hunk of steel there now. Hunk of steel, hunk of steel, hunk of steel. Actually, these are all chrome plated. Brass. This is steel. The new Nuka taps that will be replacing these eventually. I mean, basically, we're just selling off these Intertap. I got a love-hate relationship. Actually, let's go into that. I mean, what's the point of these talks here? I don't know. I'm just going to stream of conscious here. So I'm going to pause again, and I'm going to grab something here. Okay, so I'm back here, and I got the new Nuka tap shuttle. And there's the old shuttle. So, I mean, you can see, I mean, this is all about reducing thermal mass, which definitely it does that, and creating a laminar flow around this nuclear warhead looking kind of thing. I mean, fat man, a little boy. I don't think nuclear warheads look like that anymore, but so then, but you look at this going into here, when that slides in there, that's rock solid. I mean, that's 2 hunks of steel rubbing up against each other. And then you've got the new Intertap, and it's sliding into this plastic thing here, which at first seems fine. And if you were to screw on a handle like this, you know, no problemo. As you tighten that up against that, it's fine. But in my experience, where's my camera? There's the camera. Am I drifting off to the side here? I'm drifting off my mic, aren't I? I'll learn. But yeah, when you get suddenly a handle like this, and you're trying to tighten that up, what I found is that these will actually twist inside of these soft plastics. So you just got to be careful. But in terms of a robust, commercial, bang the crap out of it kind of thing, you can't beat, you know, a couple hunks of steel. And then, you know, how much advantages are you getting really by reducing the thermal mass of this? I mean, it's summer. They wouldn't market this Intertap. But I just feel like this needs to be kind of a hybrid. Maybe some steel thing dipped in the silicone that they're putting on here. But hey, I'll leave that up to Key. I'm not the engineer. I use the Intertap every day. It's doing great. I use both of them. I do see an improvement with the Intertap, but I think it's at the cost of... But I mean, how many people are throwing these taps on with these big handles and stuff? Well, in a commercial setting, a lot. A lot are. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. I just thought I'd share that thought. Anyway, let's look at this. So, I mean, in terms of the kit, and you've got the shank adapter here. You can actually put a spring inside of these if you want it self-closing. Maybe I'll show that too. Here, let's pause. Okay, what am I at? 7 minutes. I don't know how I'm supposed to make a 1 or 2 minute video. I gotta get better at this. I don't know. We'll continue on. So anyway, normal Intertap shank is this, and the spring is meant to sit in there like that. And of course, you tighten up the tap once the shuttle's in there, and they're there like that. But you can put a spring into the kit like this, and I'll show you how to do it. It's pretty complicated. Takes a lot of advanced science, but it goes like this. You cut it about halfway, like this. Let's see if I can do this on camera. Ready? Yep, ready. Close your eyes. You don't want to hit yourself in the face. Woohoo! And there you go. So, I mean, that's what I cut off about that. And you'll have a little bit of a sharp edge there if you got some kind of sanding surface, sandpaper or something. You can smooth that out if you care. Some people are very particular about contaminating their beer. Anyway, we'll put that to the side. And let's put this all back together. Oh, there it is. It's like, where's the part? So we'll put our little O-ring on here. Put our shuttle in here. Sometimes this is a bit of a trick to wiggle in there. Actually, it's a lot easier when this washer isn't in there. And all this that I'm putting together does come in a separate kit that's on the site for a couple bucks. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I don't set the prices. You kidding me? Kegland sets the prices. Amazon sets the prices. My bookkeeper sets the prices. I just sit here and analyze this stuff. Okay, there will be some editing. The doorbell just rang and I had to go deal with some things. So where were we? Let's see. I was putting this back together. Yes. So, okay. So we got the shuttle going in here. We got the little washer on here. So the shuttle can just slide in. It slides in super easy when there's no rubber here. So then we'll put the rubber for the shank on there. And then essentially what we need to do, we got to do, yeah, I think we had the spout in. I'm trying to remember how far we got. And then we can tighten that up against there, like we said. So now with this part here, we gotta make a little silicone sandwich. So these 2 rings are the same. And so one of them's got to go in the cup here. And then the other one goes over the top. So you got one pushing up against this ball. Another one coming from the top, creating your little silicone sandwich. So you can put that up top there like that. And then this is the one that squishes it all down and keeps it watertight. Key it in there. That slides right in there. It rests up on top of there. And then you just squish it all down with this. And inside the little silicone sandwich, you should have a nice... you want to have it tight, not too tight. You'll get a feel for it. Then you can just spin this on top of there. That way. I go all the way and then just back it off a bit. Hold it with my thumb or my finger while I spin the handle on. And then you kind of tighten up against it, and then you snug these 2 parts up against each other. And that gives you just enough room there to have the handle moving freely. And so yeah, you can put the spring in here if you want. The cut spring. So we'll try that just so you can see it. It just needs that little bit there to push like that. And then you can thread that on there. We'll do it real quick, and then you can see you get the self-closing tap if you want. Again, that's up to you. It's pretty cheap. I mean, get a spring, cut it in half. So then when you're putting this on, get it so that it's starting to snug up. And I always keep this loose enough so that I can still turn that, and I get it just off center. So when I tighten it up all the way, it's lined up nice and straight. And there you go. I mean, that's a fully assembled Intertap kit for cleaning, or from this point. You shouldn't have to replace these very often. I don't know if I've sold maybe 2 or 3 of these in 5 years. No one's had any need for them. A little K glue goes a long way. And I think there you have it. I don't know, this is just a trial run to try out this new format. I thought, I'll just pick some random thing to talk about. So there's a little discussion about the Intertap kits, shank springs, and I'll go and post this up, have a look at it. I think I'm going to get a better camera there, and I don't know, I guess another one will be coming later this week or next week. So I'll catch you guys later.